Having some conversations recently at home about the difference between consequences inside the home versus outside the home, and the consequences in the home are applied to kids and young people, and outside the home is when you get older. You see, when you're at home, your parents get to shield you from the exposure and the extent of the consequences of your actions, whether they're good or bad. Your parents, good parents, get to control what you're exposed to in terms of consequences. And the lesson is, when you get older and you leave the home, your parents no longer control what those consequences are. And the real clincher is that you can enter the world with this idea of fairness and justness. And you think, well, this was the act and the equivalent consequence should be this. In the real world, it can be nothing, which gives you a really false sense of security. It could be on parity, or it could be massively over the top. You don't get to control that, and that's how the real world treats you. You don't get control over the consequences. So while you're at home, that is your training ground. That is your training ground for your behaviors and the things that you do, because your parents, good parents, are going to control the exposure of those consequences. So get those right while you're young, transition into being older, and manage what you do in the world so you can better control the consequences that are coming your way.